held my daughter underwater until the lifeguards tackled me. We were at a crowded community pool party when I dove into the deep end, grabbed my 14-year-old daughter by the shoulders and forced her head under the surface. I held her there, watching the bubbles escape her nose, ignoring her thrashing. A split second later, a lifeguard blew his whistle and cannonballed right on top of me. Two other dads jumped in and put me in a chokehold, dragging me to the surface while someone else pulled my sputtering daughter out. My wife was screaming from the deck. He drowned her, he tried to drown her. I gasped for air, trying to explain, but a fist connected with my jaw. "You sick psycho," a man yelled, pinning me against the pool wall. "I saw you, you just swam up and attacked her." My daughter was coughing up water on the concrete, crying hysterically, pointing at me. "He tried to kill me, Mom, he just grabbed me." My wife looked at me with pure hatred. She didn't even ask why. She just spit in my face as the police sirens wailed in the distance. My 6-year-old son was sitting on the edge of the pool, shivering, wrapped in a towel, staring at the water with wide, terrified eyes. The police didn't even dry me off before they cuffed me. I sat in the back of the cruiser, wet and shivering, while the paramedics loaded my daughter into the ambulance. At the station, the interrogation was brutal. The detective slammed his hand on the table. "Witnesses saw you hold a child underwater for 20 seconds, he said. "She has bruising on her shoulders. You're looking at attempted murder of a minor, your own child." My lawyer arrived looking pale. "It looks bad, Jim," he said. "Everyone saw it. Your wife is already filing for emergency custody. She says you've been stressed lately, but there's no defense for this." "I saved him," I whispered. The lawyer paused. "Saved who, your daughter?" "No," I said, "my son." I told him the truth that nobody else was paying attention to. I told him about how my daughter has always been jealous of her little brother, how she pinched him until he bruised when he was a baby, how accidents always happened when she was babysitting. I told him I was watching from the grill and I saw my son struggling in the deep end. He wasn't swimming, he was sinking. Because my daughter was treading water directly on top of him. She was using her legs to pin him to the bottom of the pool, smiling and waving at the lifeguards like nothing was wrong while she drowned her brother. I dove in, but she wouldn't move. She kicked at me. I couldn't pull him up because she was pushing him down with all her weight, so I had to make a choice. I grabbed her and forced her under to make her panic and release her legs. As soon as I dunked her, my son floated free and scrambled to the edge. The lawyer went silent. He demanded the security footage from the pool. 2 hours later, he came back with the detective. The detective looked sick. "We watched the tape," he said quietly. "You can see his little hand trying to grab her ankle and her kicking him back down. My daughter is in a psychiatric facility now, and my wife hasn't stopped apologizing. But I can still feel the way my daughter kicked when I tried to save her brother."